Hey everybody, it's your Professor David Britt coming to you today from Arches National Park in Moab, Utah. And behind me is called the Pine Tree Arch. There are so many different arches here, but this one is the quietest one. The one that you see the most probably in pictures would be the Delicate Arch, and me and 1,000 people would be there today. So this is a little quieter to do a preview for Module 5 coming up. Module 5 is all about managing change, and it looks at it both from an individual perspective but also from a team perspective. And so your readings this week will be about team leadership, it'll be about organizational change, and it'll also be about cultural transformation. I've had a lot of experience on the cultural transformation side, having been on a number of acquisition teams when I was at ConAgra. And many times what we would do is we would go in and buy a privately held company, and then they would be absorbed into the, at that time, $25 billion corporation called ConAgra. And if you want to talk about a challenge would be taking those people and integrating them from a small company where the owner of the company knows everyone by name to one of 60 to 80,000 employees. And so there are certainly challenges associated with that, but in today's very acquisitive world, that's something that you may need to have experience in going forward, as well as how to manage those types of changes. Well, in Module 5, you're going to have a discussion board that talks about why teams fail. Why teams fail. Blanchard presents some very interesting concepts there. Jim Collins, also of the author of the book, How the Mighty Fall, was also the author of the book Good to Great. And so he talked about how companies become great, but then he also talked about how organizations fail. And so some of the similarities there on why teams fail. So there should be some good research material for you out there on that this week. The assignment talks about team development. What are the 4 stages of team development that Blanchard talks about, and how can you develop teams from a strong perspective? And so I'll be interested to see your papers this week on that. And then the memo exercise is all about change. What I'm asking you to do is to pick a topic. You can pick it, I don't care what it is, but your team or your organization will be making a change. That could be with a healthcare provider, it could be moving a location, it could be doing a lot of other things. But I'm asking you to draft a memo to your people talking about change. And that's really important. And again, if we talk about the what's, the why's, the how's, the so what's, and your commitment through that, this is one of those that will be very, very important to make sure you address. All right? Hope you have a good week. If you need me, contact me. Take care.